What is up, my guys? It is your boy Calixi back here with another video, and today, man, I'm telling y'all how to win in rank in the finals. Let's get into it. So when it comes to rank in the finals, man, it is super important to think about who you got on your team to begin with. So in this match, I have a medium, a heavy, and me as the light. And so I want to kind of pick my class according a little bit to what my team is doing. I like to run the light class, it's my favorite class to run. However, if I get in a game with another light, I always switch to the medium. Just because I don't really think two lights is the meta. I feel like having a medium instead of two lights is more beneficial. So we got a heavy on here that has his mesh shield, and so it's important with the mesh shield, I feel like, to have a healer. So we have a healer as our other contestant. The dude on our team has a healer, and then first off, man, the goal of the game whenever you're looking to win in rank is to not die. Like, simple enough. You gotta win the cash outs, but ultimately you're trying not to die. So, as you can tell, like, I'm letting my heavy and my medium get kind of the brunt of the force while I just kind of run behind these guys and just piece them up. Oh, let's see if I can get him. And I get stuck there and die. So we end up losing that cash out. And with the finals being such a game that can change so fast, it really just doesn't even matter if you get the first cash out. You need like the second or the third one to secure a win, typically. Unless you can double up on the first one, then you'll be all right. But I mean, you can get the second and third one and be fine. It's interesting too when it comes to the finals that it's not always about kills, because you can find that the team with the most kills is typically not the team that is going to win. I mean, it could be. It could be that the team with the most kills is going to win. But you just never know. You just never know. So the first tip, man, is to make your team as well-rounded as possible. You want to be able to attack different setups for the other teams. Like I said, if we're running all three mediums, I don't think that's a great setup, because you're just handicapped, versus when you have two mediums and a light, then the light can run around and piece some people up while the two mediums either heal or have a turret or set up shop for the next time. It just depends. So as you can tell, we're trying to get up here, and this is a suspended structure. Number one thing to do with it: knock out both the corners and drop that boy down. See if I can. It gets dropped right here. I'll immediately throw smoke because I got this the thermal view. They can't even see me. Boom, piece them both up, and now let's see if we can get this without dying. Not quite sure. There's one light left, and he is up top, so we need to have a shield. Perfect. As you can see there, that shield goes a long way, and there's just nothing they can do. Is if we have two shields like that, there's just no way they can kill you. At least not kill you in time. And yes, this is actually Season 1 gameplay, but a lot of the same stuff does reign supreme here. So we make it on to the second round. Second round, it's obviously going to be a little bit harder when you just go in off the bat. We skip through the first little bit here, but as you can see, my screen is lagging and I'm still getting the kill, but there's that healer right there behind me. Just to be able to heal back up is a huge advantage in this game. I'm kind of the one who does a lot of the damage, so having a healer that if your dude can't hit his shots, make him a healer, because it's easy as all get out to hit your shots as a healer. It's pretty much automatic. But here's a double right here that we're going to try and sneak in here. It's important to stay together. That's my biggest thing for tip number 2, is just to stay together, or at least know where your team is. So I like to kind of get in the face of the opponent, but kind of want their vision to be on my teammates and not on me. It's like right here. I'm shooting all from the back. And it just gives us a massive advantage whenever they're half health and our guys are full health. So number 2, definitely just stay with your team. Number 3 is to take out all of the setup from your enemy as quick as possible. As you can see, I just took out the turret, and then right here I want to take out that sentry or the APS system if I can, but we're not really worried about it because the box isn't here. So we're just trying to get the box and go to the next one. It's interesting now with the dematerializer in the game that floors are dropping very quickly. Whereas if you have a cash out on the top floor, man, that thing's going to be on the bottom floor quicker than you know it. So I have found that actually setting up for that and setting up a level below can be very beneficial. Now, I don't want to fully set up there, but like I'll set up my turret on the floor below just so if they come the floor below, I at least know. I at least know that they're there. And here I'm going to throw my smoke in here, give me a little bit of coverage. Oh, he got so lucky. He was dead. He was dead without that goo. But I got one more. I'm going to throw that in there. And the problem with the thermal vision is that it's so hard to see smoke. I mean, so hard. That green, the smoke and the green fog look the exact same. And so it's really hard to be able to like get out of the toxic gas when you need to because you just can't see it. Let's see if I can't jump in here and get this though. No, I'm just gonna kill this dude right here. And that's another thing. If you're gonna go against a medium and heavy and a light, then your goal needs to be to get the medium out first if you can't, because the defibrillators, although they are nerfed, they're still really, really good. So here we go, going into the third round, and it's getting pretty tight competition here. So we got to lock in. There is also a lot of advantages for different maps. So for this map, I feel like the dematerializer isn't as good as it would be on like Skyway Stadium. I believe that's what that's called. Where you kind of have that one really big building that has a bunch of floors and you can just drop it a bunch. But like I said, man, the main thing is just matching what you do well with what your team does well. And this is like a team related how to win. I will also be dropping a singles, kind of like when you're playing by yourself, like a solo, how to win in ranked, because it's very different than when you're playing with a team. If you're playing with a team, you're trying to make the best team. You're not necessarily trying to be the best player. You're just trying to make the best team. For me, I do damage, so I play the damage aspect on our team and kind of just play in the shadows. And my healer heals and helps out to finish off of enemies, but my heavy is a tank. He takes bullets. See, right there you could see I was getting hit by that toxic gas, but you can't even see it. And this guy has no idea where I'm at. And I died. I am trash. Actually, second thought, don't even listen to what I'm saying. Just leave. Because this guy makes no sense. And our heavy finishing them off. Flamethrower is okay. I think that the shotgun for the heavy is actually the best gun in the game for the heavy right now. The 4-round burst. Oh my lag. Oh my lagna. Try to say Lanta. I said lagna. And I need to put my thermal on. But we're in round 3 here, so competition gets tougher and it gets tougher quick. And so you really need to try and revive your teammates before you go in and try to battle a whole team, because all you're going to do is team wipe and then lose all your money, and then you're kind of screwed. You're starting off from square one. I also think it's important to use your tokens wisely. At the beginning of the round, man, I never use my token. I don't care if we're in like the best situation or the worst situation. The only real time I would use it at the beginning is when we have the cash out and we're about to get it, or we just had gotten it, and that dude spawned right there. I know you guys saw that. But yeah, that's typically the only time that I would ever use a respawn token at the beginning of the game, is if we're gonna get like the first 10,000, and even then it's not the biggest deal in the world to get that 10,000. So, oh, and he got me from behind. So like you can see, look, we're down here and have lost the first one, and there's 15, and they both got pretty much 15,000, and we're sitting at 2,000. So we have to get this next one. I'm also a pretty revive heavy light, whereas some people kind of just with the light can just like run away from you. I'm not like that, man. I stick around and try to revive, but I also try to flank the other team and get behind them. So we're gonna take this one here, and we ended up getting it, but we died immediately when we got over there. I think it was a team setup, but really need to get this one in order to stay in this game. So I'm taking out their setup off the jump, so now they have no turrets, and then it's all about killing them at that point. Uh-oh, I think I just got stuck. That is tragic. Look at this spot I just got stuck in. That is tough. Alright, so we qualify into the final round, man, and we are in it. We are going up against 3 mediums, a riot shield, and I think that was 2 FCARs, not really sure. But when it comes down to the final round, man, it is important for your heavy, first of all. If they're using like a flamethrower or something, typically I would switch to a Lewis gun, something with a little bit more range. But in this instance, I'm not sure, but I think we stayed with the flamethrower for the sole reason that they had a riot shield. And see, again, there's that toxic gas that you just go right through and have no idea that it's even there. But when it comes to this final round, it's important. Team wipes are so important. It's not good to like just take the box and run and leave both dead teammates and hope for the best. That's not great in this final round. It's more important to eliminate all the enemy's opponents, so then you pretty much have 25 free seconds or 30 free seconds or whatever it is as we jump over that mine. That was huge. And I completely whiff. Still get the kill though. And it's also important when you're playing in the final round to check and see how many revive tokens they have. If they don't have a whole lot of respawn tokens, it's not a bad idea to kill 2 of them and just camp the body, because you know they're going to have to come back and get it. But here they have 2, 1, and 4, so they're fine on tokens. Piecing them up for half. Oh, we're set up here. We are set up here. Come here, boy. Get that revive. That's pretty much it here. There's the first one. And now I'm just looking to protect that body because they got to come back and get him. And so one of our teammates is sitting on the body, just making sure that if they're going to come get him, that they're going to have to fight us to do that. And here they come. Look, there he goes to get him. And there's one. And here comes the second one. Well, really the third. But they're always typically going to come back for their teammates. Unless they're not very good. But typically they would come back for their teammates, as they're in the finals for a reason. And now you can see that they are taking it to B. So really what I would like to do is to get to B first and set up and try to defend that. But didn't really have a chance to do that, and my team was dead, so I kind of had to hold off. But get up there and almost kill the riot shield. That would have been massive. That would have been massive if I could have killed him. Again, gonna take off the turret as soon as I can. Gonna go here and take out the APS turret as well. And then watch. This is exactly what not to do. I'm trying to steal right here, and there are 3 of them left. Obviously, I'm not going to get this steal, or if I do, I'm going to die immediately. I get extremely lucky that I didn't die, and I'm going to run back in here and try to get this guy, and I end up dying anyways. So we end up losing that one. I think if I would have just played it a little bit more safe and backed up and kind of waited for my teammates to be right there with me and then us kill them and then get it, like, that's just a better game plan, because then they can't get it if they're dead. Facts. Facts. So here I think we are up. No, I thought we did team wipe. Guess not. But we are going to go to C as I keep dying over and over again. Watch me go in here. This is just pure on takeover right here. Oh, you're gonna revive him? Yep, that's mine. Where'd you go? Right here? Yep, you're mine. You're mine. Nope, you're his. Alright, so we just wiped them, I believe. Yes, we did just wipe them. And so here, watch how I play this. I got the smoke. Obviously, that's the best thing for my class right here is the smoke and the thermal. So that's what I'm really trying to play through. So as soon as I see them come, I drop that smoke. And they have no idea where I'm at. There's one dead. Now it's a 3v2. Okay. Now they're going to go try and revive. Hit him with the stun gun. The stun gun. And drop that big fella. And now that, my friend, is pretty much it. Like, there's not a whole lot they can do. They got a little bit of time, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hide in the smoke, see where they're coming from, and mow them down. That's what I do. So here we go. They're coming from the left here, and now all their attention is focused towards the cash out. So I'm going to go right here behind them. Hit that one for half. Kill that one. Kill that one. And that, my friends, is a wrap. It's a wrap. And that's how you want to win in this game. And if you enjoyed the video, man, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.